this guy can race. He's won 25 times, been on the podium more than 50 times. He races in the IMSA series right now. Of course, you can always, though, follow him racing online and join his community and join his smile on his Twitch stream at Moradness. Daniel Morad is my guest today. Hey there, Daniel. Nice to have you with us today.
Yeah, thank you. Good to be here, man.
Awesome. People can watch you literally all over the place, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, since COVID started, I guess you had to be pretty creative, and luckily I jumped on at the right time online and discovered Twitch, which is an online streaming platform among many others. But it's definitely the leader, I would say, and it's a community-based platform, which is great because that's kind of something I've tried building over the past few years with my company called Moradness, which is a lifestyle clothing company that really blends the line between apparel that you can wear at the racetrack and also lifestyle wear that's suitable to be worn outside the track. You know, we don't want big manufacturer logo across the chest, number, go to dinner kind of thing. So,
yeah, right.
You know, that whole company's been built on community, and same with the online streaming deal. And it's been awesome to be able to kind of fill the void in between race weekends and connect with the fans. Well,
I know obviously you're a real-time racer. So the first question that a lot of people are going to have is, how close is it from everything you're doing online to you sitting in a race car and going around that racetrack?
I mean, the major difference is, number one, you hit a wall in the sim, it doesn't hurt. I mean, it could though, it could. Right. The steering wheel forces are pretty high, and if you don't let go, you can actually hurt your thumbs and wrists. But yeah, I mean, the big thing is, you know, the danger is quite low, I would say. And the sense of feeling, you know, you don't have that feel of the car kind of moving underneath you. So once you can kind of get around that and adapt to some new senses and utilize, it's like driving blind in a sense. You take away one sense and your other senses are enhanced. So in a way, the sim has improved my driving in real life because I've had to focus so much more on my visual references rather than feeling the car. So I would say a huge element of my performance this year, my increase in performance, if you will, has come from my extensive time on the simulator. And you know what? At the end of the day, racing is racing. So it doesn't matter if it's a shopping wagon, it doesn't matter if it's a virtual car. I mean, if you put me in a competition, I just want to win. That's it.
Now, I know you won kind of the Super Bowl of IMSA back in 2017, won the Rolex Daytona 24 hours. What's that even like for the common man to even understand?
Yeah, that was a crazy experience because, I mean, I could talk to you for hours about the adversity of the career so far. But, you know, at one point, for me, I thought I was going to Formula One with, you know, some Formula One development teams, and I was a assigned junior driver, and it didn't work out due to financial reasons, I would say. You know, it's business at the end of the day. The team didn't want a Canadian driver because of their business plan.
Interesting.
And kind of stopped racing actually for 4 years after winning a World Karting Championship, formerly BMW title. You know, I've had a lot of success in the past, and it all kind of crumbled and ended. One team named Allegra Motorsports identified my ability. I called them up. I'm like, hey, so you guys need a driver for next year? Kind of, that's the short
version.
For
you, man. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I cold called them. I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's see. And they gave me a test because they saw my extensive background in championships. And in the first test, broke the lap record at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park unofficially in the Porsche GT3 Cup. Then, you know, won a title with them, won the Porsche Canadian title, won the North American title. And the team they basically got a car for me and the team owner's son to race in the Rolex 24 at Daytona. And we won that first shot. So it was pretty crazy experience from having 4 years of no racing, thinking my career is over, fighting through it all and winning one of the biggest races in the world. So that was my never give up attitude. And that's kind of propelled me to where I am now in my career.
All right, I'm going to do a couple of quick questions. I'm going to throw them at you, and I'm looking for real quick answers here. Your favorite car to race?
Mercedes AMG GT3.
There you go. You're supposed to say that. Favorite brand of car?
I'll get in trouble.
Yes.
Probably. No, you know what? Mercedes honestly has grown on me. I was a big supporter for Allegra Motorsports to switch to the Mercedes. So Mercedes, for me, right now, best GT3 car currently to drive.
That's the one. Okay. Favorite track you race?
Watkins Glen.
Really?
Yeah, I like the new surface. It's the highest grip surface I've ever driven in the world out of any European track. To feel that much grip is the best feeling ever. Like every driver wants to feel grip, and
really,
and you can drive almost. You can go a little wide, a little narrow. It makes the raceability of that track very, very nice. So love Watkins.
Cool. GTD, LMP2, or IndyCar?
Probably LMP2. IndyCar, not a. I love watching it. I have a huge respect for it, but I'm 31 now, and I see how hard those things hit walls. And the walls are very close. So
your worst crash?
Worst crash? Thankfully, I haven't had many.
Good.
Probably 2008, I think it was, in Zandvoort A1 GP. 290 kph down the straight, hit a puddle. Like the race should have been stopped. There was a river across the track.
Oh, no way.
And was lining up for my first podium in my first A1 GP race, and just lost the car in a straight line and smashed the wall, like probably 160 kph straight on.
No way. Straight on.
Yeah, skipped the gravel trap. It was fun. Got bruises. I mean, that was a big one. My shoulder
didn't break anything though. Bruised. That was it.
Yeah, I walked away. I went to the medical center and it was fine. So
all right.
Thankfully, the safety was pretty good.
That's not bad. Cross fingers that remains your worst crash forever and ever. Yeah, moving on out. What about that racing rig behind you? How much did that thing cost?
That rig, I don't even know, because a lot of it was sponsored.
Oh, really? Okay.
That you can check it out on Twitch.
Yes.
Twitch.tv/Moradness. If you want to see it, we have a nice overhead camera that kind of shoots over top of it. But if I was to guess, probably in the ballpark of 35K.
No
and it's
way.
not motion rig. The steering wheel itself is $5,000 alone, and there's 3 of them sitting there. So
wow.
Thankfully sponsored. It's beautiful. I love the rig. I spend so much time in it. I'm coaching constantly. When I'm not online streaming, I'm coaching and helping someone else, achieve their success and achieve their goals. So that's fun for me.
Nice. So where can people find you on social media? Obviously at Moradness on Twitch, right? That's where you stream all the time.
Yeah. So twitch.tv/Moradness. If you search Moradness on Twitch, you'll find me. We're Twitch partners, so it's easy. I believe it comes up easily in the search bar. And then on Instagram, pretty active there, really pushing to get to that next milestone, 20,000 followers. So
nice.
If you're watching and you have Instagram and you want to see it, just for the just pure sympathy follow. I mean, that's it. And then I'll win you over.
Sympathy follow.
I answer every message, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm really adamant on that. Like, I really want to connect with the community. So at Daniel Morad on mostly every social media platform. At Moradness is for the company. So you can get a pair of your beautiful sim racing gloves, which rumor has it, you can gain up to 0.2 of a second per lap just by wearing.
I noticed that on your website. Yeah. Find your 0.2 is what you claim. So,
and apparently it works. So I don't know if it's
okay.
What do they call it? The placebo effect?
I think it's placebo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It may or may not get you 0.2 of a second.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out. And
you'll look cool doing it.
That's right. Daniel, it's been a pleasure, man. Good to meet you. Thanks so much for your time today.
You as well. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.